All right, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Welcome once more to another live stream of Alexandra Mayer's Live meets IP2 Wiki Info, and after a very long time, meets IRL News Time. That's a website that I am going to take some great pains to resurrect and bring back. Um, I did a stream from the car a little bit earlier today because I was testing out the monochromatic filter. And I was thinking about talking about this in the car, but my battery ran out on my phone. So I decided, you know what, let me talk about it when I get back to where I'm staying. That way I can give all of you the details. Um, I was going to actually mention this last night, but it wasn't the right time because I hadn't filed the police report yet. Earlier today, I had to file a police report in regards to identity theft and a couple other matters. I wish I hadn't have had to do that, but somebody tried to open a line of credit in my name using my driver's license number and my social security number from the Yuma, Arizona area. Yeah. Interesting timing, right? Considering that somebody from that area who was recently arrested was just in communication with someone who I just recently allowed into my life, but have had to close out of my life, telling that person that they had my social security number and driver's license number, okay? This stream is just going to be really short and sweet. It's going to be a warning to women, kind hearted women, adventurous women, live streaming women who may look at the live streaming community as something that's a viable social sphere. Maybe you see somebody that you want to help, whatever. Um, I'm not going to say don't meet anyone from the IRL community, but be a lot more cautious and careful than apparently I was. Okay? If you go to irlnewstime.com, the most recent entry will show you somebody with an extensive criminal history who is directly linked to the individual who I gave my final thoughts on last night, who ironically is in the Arizona area also, along with a woman who has stalked me to the point to where she's going to face some criminalities at this point, who's from the Arizona area. Um, I think that the person who I gave the benefit of the doubt to, who is definitely an active addict, I have a feeling that a way that he makes money is through taking people's personal information and giving it to others. So, women, men, even be very careful. As of current, there's a massive smear campaign against me via his community. They've gone as far as to try to utilize someone else from the adult industry who was involved in identity theft as someone to, I guess, quote unquote, prove that I'm crazy. That person whose video that they posted, he's not allowed to come out and play anymore. He's been in hiding for years for a lot of reasons. Everything from underage sex trafficking to hitting women to extortion. That wasn't very smart, Juggalo drama alert. I have to laugh about all this because at this point, it's so pathetic when it comes to the character of the person that I gave the benefit of the doubt to. I'm not even going to say his name anymore because it's not a name that needs to ever be spoken by anybody ever again. But I have to get a new driver's license now. I had to cancel all my credit cards, all that kind of stuff. Fortunately, I have one of those credit alert systems that told me about the situation. Um, there's an interesting narrative. If anyone has the information in regards to a YouTube account known as Tinder Tendies. I've already been told who it is, but I'd like some verification on that. Go ahead and forward it to alexandramayers@yahoo.com, because this particular person is painting the false narrative that police don't listen to me. You know what kind of people say that if you go to law enforcement, you won't be taken seriously? Habitual, chronic criminals and abusers. People with the mentality of that dirtbag guy who beats his wife and says, "Oh, if you go to the cops, they won't listen to you." Same shit, different day, on a different medium. Law enforcement listens to me a lot. And it's not me who will do anything to anybody, it's something else. But this has really been a situation that's made me think in regards to exactly how drug addicts should be dealt with. You know, should they be dealt with kindness, consideration, compassion, empathy, friendliness, or should they be viewed by society as throwaways? I don't know. I mean, when I look at this experience that seems to be the never ending experience, a part of me wants to say, you know what, just put them all in a safe and drop them to the bottom of the ocean, you know? But another part of me still has hope and faith that people can heal. But that was my day today. That was my day. Other than that, I had a good day. I ran some errands. I got to do an interview this evening, and I still got to work a little bit. And then the weekend is going to be incredibly busy for me, as is the first part of next week. So, everyone, take care. Yeah, thank you for seeing what I see, Shell. And thank you for seeing what I know as well. Thank you. Just go to irlnewstime.com and look at the location of where that guy who is very close to the individual who I gave the benefit of the doubt to, look at where he lives and look at what he's been charged with. Look at his mugshot, irlnewstime.com. And there's a lot of similarities between him and that woman. Let me go ahead and even put the thing up. Just give me one moment. Yeah, here it is. Look at that. Look at that. I'm going to make a separate video specifically geared toward African American Black women when it comes to being very careful about even being friendly with white males of a certain generation nowadays. I'm very surprised at the level of blatant, open, not just complicity, but open racism from that individual that I gave the benefit of the doubt to as a current. It's scary to me that I allowed this person in the residence where I was staying, you know, knowing how they really think now. I'm not freaking out about it. I wouldn't say I'm even traumatized by it. It's just very unsettling. Very unsettling. So, everyone take care. It's a shame because I think that it's wonderful to meet new people, but you know, it's a shame. It really is a shame. Um, is there anything else I want to add? Well, one thing I do want to add is that I think one of the reasons that you do have to really guard yourself around people who battle addiction when it comes to theft is often because they owe people money. Okay, they often have unpaid debts. And I do think that that's the case as to why there has been attempted theft from me. I think that the person who I don't even want to name, I think probably owes some money. I've heard some stories from people. I didn't want to believe any of it. And it's not for me to believe. I'm sure that investigators will figure it all out. But addicts often have common traits. They tend to be narcissists, they tend to be lazy, they don't want to work. And they have like this weird level of entitlement. So for them, theft isn't even theft. They just do it and they don't have any problem with it. And then they want to deflect from it in any way, shape, or possible, be it lying, be it whatever. So it's just unbelievable to me. So take care. Take care. Have a nice day. Bye bye.